The water cycle has no starting or ending point, but let us begin in the oceans, which cover 3/4 of the Earth's surface. The driving force of the water cycle is the sun. The sun heats the ocean's water. Some of this water is evaporated into the air as vapor. Both ice and snow can form in water vapor directly. The vapor is carried up into the atmosphere by rising air currents. Water from evapotranspiration derived from plants and evaporated soil moisture is also carried into the atmosphere. As the vapor rises, the temperature drops. This cool in the temperature causes the vapor to condense, forming clouds. Clouds are moved around the world by air currents. This movement causes cloud particles to collide, increase, and fall out of the sky in the form of precipitation. Precipitation takes several forms: snow, rain, hail, or sleet. Snow can accumulate in the forms of ice caps as well as glaciers. Ice caps and glaciers can store frozen water for thousands of years. In most areas where snow accumulates, it melts in the spring when the temperature rises, causing the melted snow to seep into the soil, flow over the ground as snowmelt, or run into existing bodies of water. The majority of precipitation falls into the ocean. The precipitation that falls on the land due to gravity flows over the ground as surface runoff. A small amount of runoff in valleys enters rivers, which is swept toward the ocean by the current of the river. Runoff and groundwater seepage caused by the precipitation build up and are stored as freshwater in lakes. The precipitation runoff that does not flow into rivers permeates the ground as infiltration. Some of this water seeps deep into the ground, replenishing aquifers, which are saturated subsurface rocks that store large amounts of fresh water underground. Some infiltration water does not seep deep into the earth, but stays close to the surface, and can seep back into the surface water bodies and the ocean as groundwater discharge. And some groundwater finds openings in the land surface and emerges as freshwater springs. The cycle never stops. Water is constantly moving through this cycle, which is why it has no beginning or end. All living things on Earth depend on water. Plants and animals need water to drink in order to survive.